Revelio.
I accidentally dropped a flobberworm down my road.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always play with a trio. Stay on her good path.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't.
Lumos.
I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and their parents had... Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no...
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn bombarding.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. The exploding charm.
I will, Professor.
I will hope. Now, you must be precise. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the...
Excellent! Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't sleep well.
Revelio. Revelio! Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio! Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Confringo! Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo! Lumos.
Tried studying the library.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have...
That's one link. I appreciate you getting...
Of course.
This is sure to put an end. This'll show everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help.
Flipendo!
No more fussing and dunking for me.
Confringo! Accio!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What if he sticks like this? Accio!
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is
That other
about.
boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Confringo!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. Revelio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Professor Hecat is an enigma.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
Really?
Common sense and
Well,
of course. They are yours after all.
now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers. Very well, off I go.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Nats.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted. That could have been anything. I am allowed to leave the castle.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you...
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts. And it is in my gazelle. That is how I managed to...
Were you born in Animagus, or did...
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. Then placing the leaf in... And that is just the...
Can you choose what form your Animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's Animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about.
How does it feel to transform?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. But it gets easier the more you do it. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature is... She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. but she has used her sight to...
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. My mother can... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demi-guise.
Revelio.
Alohomora. So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Watch out! It's the Troll Slayer of Hogsmeade.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Heck, none of the other students will try it no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough... they don't value...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck.
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, the tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows, which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things, well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work.
Want to test your knowledge?
I don't have time for...
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.